Project Paranormal Investigations, Ghost Voices. So, we went to the Monroe Demon House in Indiana. And cool location. It's a residence, but the way it's set up is very bizarre. The basement's tiny, but the main floor, it's got some long hallways in it, some unusual room configurations. And if you go upstairs, it's kind of more of the same. It's like an apartment upstairs. It has a kitchen and a bathroom upstairs, and it has a bathroom and a kitchen and a basement. It's just it's weird the way the configuration is. That's why I did this walkthrough. So this is just a walkthrough video. However, I did catch a couple of EVPs when I was walking through, and I did add those to this video. But so when we went there, we didn't know a whole lot about the place. We knew that there were some bodies found in the yard as well as the bones in the basement. We did go outside and do a bit of an investigation. It was cold, and somehow I turned off my live setup recorder after I spent 30 minutes in the yard doing an EVP session. So I ended up going back out, and I did like an 8-minute one, and I got some responses. I'll combine that with one of the other videos. The objective by going there, there was only 3 of us, and we wanted to try to, we heard some things about the place, about the bones and all the bodies and stuff. And so what we wanted to do was do a test. We wanted to see if we could amplify the energy in the house to see if it would cause spirits to do something physical. Well, nothing really physical happened in the house. We used 3 ion generators, 2 EM pumps, and a VanDegraf. And we stuck that in the first thing we did was we put those in the child's room, notoriously interactive with spirits up there. So we were like, hey, let's amp it up and see what they do. So we put it up there for a couple hours, and then we also, after that, we moved it right to the basement. So we had it down there for a couple hours. And after doing that, I was really hoping to have some sort of reaction to it. It was nothing, absolutely nothing. So for now, I'm going to scratch that experiment because I have another one to use in place of that. I'm just trying to figure out whether electromagnetic or electrostatic energy really is a power source for spirits. But I don't think that's the case, and I'll explain that in the later videos. I'm going to try some experiments. But anyway, one thing, like I said, it was fairly quiet. We didn't have any EDM. Well, we had a little bit of EDM, actually. We have the ghost music box, and that was going off upstairs, and it was going off in the parlor. So a little bit, but not any like really good REM pod stuff going on. We did use the phone apps, the Necrometer and the the Spirit Talker. I think we used those in airplane mode, and we got some interesting responses. But it was quiet. That's why I focus on audio. When it's quiet, like most investigations are quiet like that. That's why I focus on audio. And I captured a little over 700 EVPs in this place overnight, which is I was a little surprised. One thing though, there's talking constantly going on in there. And the most active places to me that I was hearing all kinds of stuff was, okay, you enter through the fence in the backyard and you come into the back door. Actually, there's like 4 entrances to this place, and I think 3, maybe all of them are blocked off actually, so you only get through that one entrance. But that back entrance that you walk into, I was shocked. I mean, that was our tech room, but the amount of talking that was going on, like the best EVPs were in that room. And I've noticed in hallways and entrances are where you get the most intense EVPs. It's like, all the heated conversations end up in a hallway, or somebody's leaving or coming in or something. So that proved to be right on the money. I was just a little surprised to hear that much talking, but with all the spirits there, man, you just don't know. So, let's see, I also tried, since my buddy Patrick had the portal, I wanted to try a quadraphonic speaker system, recording system. Not speaker system, but a recording system. 4 mics, 2 dynamic and 2 condenser mics that are powered. So I ran those through a Zoom, and it was very cool because when you listen to it, you can tell where in the room a spirit, you get a disembodied voice, you can tell where in the room it's coming from. And plus you get a better shape of the voice too, and you can hear, if it's a relative of somebody's, they can tell. You can hear the different types of, speech, the pitch, all that stuff, familiar voices. So since this is a massive video, I'm going to break it down into several smaller chunks rather than a 2-hour whopper like I've done in the past. So I'm going to do the child's room by itself because I recorded a ton of audio in there. The basement by itself. I'm going to do the kitchen and the tech room. That first room you walk into, it's like a living room. That thing's so active. The living room, which is all the way on the first floor, all the way in the back, way back where that old television set is. There's good activity in that room, though. Really good activity. I'm going to do the lounge and the parlor. Now, the lounge is halfway between that tech room and the living room, way in the back. And then in the morning when we woke up, we got out of there, I think, about 8:30 a.m. But when we woke up to recover all the gear, I did a walkthrough pretty much by myself, just walking through the entire building with my live setup, and I caught a bunch of audio. So I'm going to do the morning walkthrough and the outside piece together also as one. So yeah, all in all, it was a really good location, especially to try things. It's not expensive, and Eddie, the owner, is awesome. By far, I mean, I've met a lot of great people out there, but Eddie's the bomb. Really good guy, good people. So yeah, check this out and let me know what you think. All right.
Hey, what's going on? This is Dave with Project Paranormal, and I am in Hartford City, Indiana, at the Monroe alleged demon house, setting up a bunch of gear, a ton of gear, thanks to my buddy from Indiana here, Patrick D. Hart, and Jamie is also with us, and it's just us 3 here all night till 8 in the morning. And we've lit this place up. We'll explain it along the way. This is Patrick.
Hello.
And we've been investigating for, Jesus, Patrick, about 20 years. You've been doing it longer than I have, I believe.
No, as long as
When you were with Pear?
yeah.
Oh, that's a long time ago, man.
Yeah.
So, here we are. Let's give you a quick flash. I don't know if you can see the whole backyard. Did he say how many?
He said numerous bodies. He didn't give an exact count, but now they've determined that there's numerous bodies that's on this land. Even right here where we were standing on top of a body. Inside there is what he told me.
Didn't they use ground penetrating
radar.
GPR?
Yeah.
Or LiDAR or any of that stuff?
It all started because he started digging up Native American artifacts and pottery.
So,
Heads.
when this happens, ladies and gentlemen, you have to create an altar, and you have to fill it with things to appease the Native American spirits. I mean, nobody knows what Native Americans are here. Most likely Shawnee based, Ojibwe, or who else could it be? I think that's pretty much it. I know around Eaton is Little Turtle.
Yes.
Remember her?
Yeah,
so Shawnee.
Yeah.
So Shawnee, Algonquins. Did you guys hear that? Where did that come from?
What's that?
I heard big thumps again from inside the house.
I did not.
Is there a big bright light on up there?
Yeah. I didn't turn that on.
I didn't turn that on either.
Okay. What room?
Wave if you're up there. Anyway, this place is it's like a fun house inside. We're gonna go do a walkthrough so you can see what this place is like. It's really interesting. layout. You tell like multiple people's ideas have been in here and they crisscrossed, and it's just poor Eddie's having to adjust everything and make things tight and right. And he's a great guy, by the way. But anyway, out here, yeah, multiple bodies buried. Nobody knows how much or whatever. What you would do to appease the Native American spirits is a fruit-bearing tree, or like I guess they like cedar trees, but I mean you could plant apple. It's part of the country. You might be able to put an apple, some cherries, strawberries, or something.
Basically giving
But
back to the land.
Yeah.
Basically, if you're planting something and giving back to the land.
Anything to calm the spirits. Anything, even meditation, that kind of thing. Anything to keep it level, so they're not. I mean, if you're gonna annoy them somehow, they may decide to do something, affect you some way that could hurt your health. Quite easily, I imagine. But anyway, you want to go in? I'll give you the camera, Mr. Patrick. This is the main entrance. So we're in the living room, and as you can see, we've got so much gear between just the three of us. I mean, you got your portal, which is awesome. Thermal imaging, man. What was that again? That's yours?
Oh, the grid, yeah.
Oh yeah, you got the super grid.
Grid, and what's special about that grid is you can give it to a computer, somebody who does like data research with computers and analyzes stuff,
Gotcha.
and it can give you a readout of like how tall the shadow figure
Oh,
is that
nice.
goes through, and
Okay.
how wide they were, how tall,
Oh, that's
everything.
nice. Got the your data logger sitting out there. I can see it.
It felt.
Got the I talked about doing the experiment with the quadraphonic sounds, the mics, the powered condenser mics, and dynamic mics, and all that stuff. So let's walk through the house real quick here. This is the kitchen. It's fairly normal. We've got some things set up. Matter of fact, I am picking up my. I'm picking up my voice recorder now. This is my lifeline as far as paranormal investigating goes. So we'll go all the way back and then come back this way, so you can see how this is fairly unique. There's another room, just a little sitting room with a fireplace, and it's not really a Ouija board. It's almost like a placemat that you would eat on. All right. And then it winds back through here where we got one of my static cams set up with a trigger object in here. Just got an old school EMF detector for now until we really light up this first floor. Got an old TV here, an old Toshiba with a DVD player. Blackout curtains, or I'm not sure what's going on. There's no carpet on the floor. Doesn't really, it kind of echoes a little bit in here, but it's not bad. There's a front door or a side door, I'm not sure which. There's closets in here. Got another door. This is probably the original front door, and this would be the foyer, I guess. Oh, does this work? The old school. And here's a nice little room here again with a trail cam in it. Yeah, we got it. He's got a display going on in here. And none of these rooms are real big or anything. That's fascinating, that old Sony. That would be nice to have. I'd carry it around and record.
Oh,
It's got a big
yeah.
cassette
Yeah,
on it.
that's what the Warrens, I think, used to use.
Oh, That could be very, well, Carl.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So we're gonna come through the kitchen. This door has got screws in it, so nobody goes out there. Down another hallway. That's a closet. It's another interesting little room back here. Not really sure what all this is. It's just like a porch room, right?
Yeah.
I feel like this was my is this the porch?
What do you think, Jamie?
Well, the bathroom's right there. So it could have
That's
been,
true.
Yeah.
That's true. The bathroom's right there. The basement's right there. I don't.
So it could have been just like a steady.
Then there's,
Right.
this is interesting. We've got a Bible in here. So this, I wonder why they set that up like that.
Yeah, that's.
So this is just another room. Looks like it's got a motion detector. Oh. Then we got the bedroom. That's Katrina and it's Katrina and Nick. But as you can see on all of the windows,
Just looking where I'm going to be sleeping tonight. Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Feels.
is
Sorry to interrupt.
is the curtains, and if you can hear that, there are some tracks close by, and the train runs about twice an hour maybe.
Yeah.
It runs quite a bit, quite frequently. So, all right.
So the beds are both the same, huh? Both the same height, same length. Yeah. Just looking where I'm going to be sleeping tonight.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. I'm getting turned around. This is what I mean by the kind of a funhouse effect in here. I mean, of course you got to learn the lay of the land here, but it's kind of, I don't know, kind of throws you off. And if you have anxiety and stuff, you might get lost in the house temporarily. But so we're gonna go not to the bathroom. Follow the green. We're going to the basement. Of course, we've all heard stories about.
Did they mention anything about the bloody fingerprints?
That doesn't look like blood to me.
No.
Because if it was, it would have been brown.
Yeah.
All right, can you
It
come
turns.
down? Oh yeah. Yeah, you're right. It would have been brown. So this is the basement. It's quite small. And we've got a static cam set up down here, along with trigger objects. Like for now anyway, we got a bell. We got the REM pod there with Scully sitting in there. Just, get things going in here. But it's literally, it's this big. Did you guys just hear that? What was it?
Something went off.
Yeah.
It sounded like my motion detector upstairs.
It's either your motion detector.
I don't know.
Was it the ghost music box on the?
No, it didn't go ding ding. It was just like.
No, it was the bell, the front door.
It beeped, whatever it was.
Oh,
It's like,
beep?
beep.
Okay.
It sounded like my motion detector upstairs
It did.
in the hallway,
Digital sound.
where there's no windows or anything to give a light source.
So, this is interesting. All the stone down here for all these years. And if there's bones in here, a little bit buried. I wonder if it was kind of the idea like,
There it went again.
back in the day, if someone passed away and it was winter time, they would put the body in the house or in like a fruit cellar, or just it's going. We better go upstairs. But they would bury the body in a fruit cellar. God, I feel like I weigh 1,000 pounds right now. And if you're wondering why I'm carrying turning this around, this is on all the time. And I don't slide my hand around and cause volts, EVPs. This is just a walkthrough. And this is where typically I get the best
Watch your step.
voices.
Yeah. Step up.
Okay, so we're gonna go upstairs into another funhouse situation. All right. Ooh. Okay. Well, there's nothing that way. We'll save that room for a minute.
Answer phone now. Sorry.
You good? So there's a little kitchenette up here on the second floor. And then there are more rooms. So I know there's a bathroom here. Oh, sorry. There's nobody in there. That's the window,
Okay.
because the plastic's open. So that's the one that has the light on.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. I just did this.
I'm gonna have to get some water. I'm choking on my own dry mouth here. Okay, just another room upstairs. All the windows are covered. Because Eddie don't want to be bothered by the police. Neighbors call and say, there's somebody in your house. Closet? Yep. Look at that. A little bit of water damage. Or a lot of it is water damage. So, across the hall from the kitchenette.
What is that thing?
That is the motion detector I was telling you guys about.
It's detecting us. So we do have another bit more room here. Tiny room. You know, kid's bedroom kind of thing. With a closet, normal stuff. Okay, so
Yeah.
we're gonna walk into this room. There's an ion generator, EM pumps. Well, there are 2 ion generators.
Yeah,
So there's a VanDegraf, there's an ion generator, there's an EM pump. What else do you have set up in there?
I believe that's it. I believe VanDegraf, like you said, you named the ion generator. We've got like 3 ion generators going. VanDegraf, 2 EM pumps. One of the EM pumps is a special EM pump. It puts out like a pulsing situation where
Okay.
it just sends out little pulses
So
of the EMF field. Kind of like a sonar.
I can't even explain to you how intense it is. We can feel it and you can smell it. The ion generator is just killing it. But we're gonna walk over that way, and so you can get a look at what this stuff looks like. Watch the motion detector on the floor. Hello. Woo. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, so what we have. Man, I feel fucked up in here, dude.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
a
that's
different.
the ion generator. Can you
different
flip
feel.
the camera on?
Yeah.
Here, if you want, I can hold it.
No. I'm just.
All right.
I'm kind of confused
So-
right now. It's weird.
So, what we got going, this is the ion generator. We're not supposed to be around this for too long, so we're going to just make it short. We got a trigger object on the table that's probably being slightly triggered by all of the electricity in everything in the air. I know I'm feeling weird. Camera in the corner. So all of this equipment on the floor, if you can just show it's a VanDegraf, 250,000 volts of static electricity. No telephones up here. Dual EM pumps. Just going to town right now. And an ion generator over there. And the game plan is to just boost all the levels of energy that we can to get good communication, to find out who's here, see what's going on. You guys ready to get out of here?
Yeah, this is a creepy doll room. Gotta go.
I figured by now they would be dancing with this going on.
I know.
gonna head back downstairs. Yeah, we'll head back downstairs and that's it. So, we're gonna see what happens.
You want me to leave this door open or closed?
Go to the bathroom?
No, the door
This one right
to
here.
the hallway.
Close it.
Alright.
Yeah, contain that energy in that one area. Like, so this looks like this is it for the night. It's a whopping 8:30, and we're gonna rotate all those devices through different areas just to see if we can stir things up, give them something to use to help us communicate. We got so much gear, man. Wow. Thanks, Patrick, for carrying that. And something to notice for the YouTubers out there that don't know how to protect themselves very well. We're all wearing Melody Stone Super 7. I make these. She's got hers on or in her pockets. And I got a St. Michael coin, blessed by the Archbishop of Cincinnati. And that's how we roll. And before you come in, you say a prayer. And when you leave, you sage, selenite wand, anything you can do to get any of the attachments or energy off you. It's critical, man. You don't want to take anything home. And you do not take anything from the location home. Not a speck of dirt or a rock or anything from outside. You don't want nothing. All right, so I think we're good. It's time to just start roving around and
Well, I hope you like that. Like I said, that was just the walkthrough. We're only getting started. I'll probably do a video or two a week and post them. Check it out if you're interested in going to this place. It may help you out and give you some ideas and experiments for you to try. But anyway, yeah, check it out. And next up, Randolph County Asylum. I've got a ton of stuff from that, so that's going to be my next video. So yeah, stay tuned if you like it. It's fun, it's a hobby, and all right, it's enjoyable. Cheers.